S and B entered into a contract whereby S transferred to B a specific car for the price of 200,000 pesos, while B gave to S 90,000 in cash and a diamond ring worth 110,000 pesos. The heading of the written contract signed by the parties reads Contract of Sale. The contract is a valid contract of sale as intended by the parties regardless of whether the monetary consideration is more or less than the value of the property consideration. Next item. The price in a contract of sale is certain except the price in a contract of sale is certain when the parties have fixed or agreed upon a definite amount, if the price is certain with reference to another thing, if the price fixed is that which the thing sold would have on a definite day or in a particular exchange or market. Therefore, the exception from the choices is if the fixing of the price is left to the discretion of one of the contracting parties and the price fixed is not accepted by the other party. Next item. On January 1, S orally sold to B a specific ring for 450 pesos. The parties agreed upon that S shall deliver the ring to B on January 5, while B shall pay the price on January 7. Answer. The contract is perfected on January 1, when the parties had a meeting of the minds on the object and the price. So in this case, the contract is perfected on the first day, which is January 1, where S orally sold to B a specific ring for 450,000, and the parties have agreed that upon the delivery of the ring, S shall pay the price. B shall pay the price. Smile. Next item. A sum of money paid or a thing delivered upon the making of a contract for the sale of goods to bind the bargain, the delivery and acceptance of which makes the final assent of both parties to the contract. The word clue here is bind the bargain. It's earnest money, meaning she's earnest, he or she is earnest. That's why it is binding from both parties. S orally offered to sell a certain diamond ring to B for 50,000. B accepted the offer, and to prove that he was in earnest, he gave 1,000 pesos. He gave S 1,000 pesos. The parties agreed that the delivery of the ring and the payment of the price would be made 30 days later on due date. Here, S may collect from B 49,000 pesos, or the seller may collect the remaining 49,000 since it is paid in earnest. So the initial payment of 1,000 pesos will be included in the total amount of 50,000, and it is binding also. Next item. It refers to the delivery of the thing sold from hand to hand in case of movables, or the taking of possession with respect to immovables in the presence and with the consent of the vendor. Actual or real delivery, meaning there is an actual and it is a real delivery. Actual or a real delivery. Delivery of the thing is sold from hand to hand in case of movables. Okay? Next. On May 1, 2021, S sold to B through a private instrument 20 sacks of corn stored in the only warehouse of S. Next, on May 10, 2021, S delivered the keys to the warehouse to B. The delivery made by S to B is known as In this item, the delivery of the key symbolizes the delivery of the object of the instrument, which is the 20 sacks of corn. So the delivery made by S to B is known as symbolic delivery by tradition clavium. What is tradition clavium? Tradition clavium. Just Google it. Okay. Symbolic delivery by tradition clavium. What is tradition clavium? Clavium claviosa. Tradition clavium. Meaning. Okay. Sorry. Tradition pala, sorry. Tradition clavium. No. It is symbolic delivery. Latin for symbolic delivery. Tradition clavium. Traditio symbolica. Or constructive delivery. Other term is constructive delivery. Takes place by delivering the keys of the place or depository where the movable is stored or kept. The movable here is the 20 sacks of corn stored in the only warehouse of S. Next item. In a contract of sale of personal property, the price, which is payable in installments, the vendor may exercise any of the following remedies except 2. Let's take a look at the choices first. We are looking for the exception. So, the answer for the exercise of the vendor for the remedies in the contract of sale of personal property which is payable in installments are: number 1, exact fulfillment of the obligation should the vendee fail to pay any number of installments. Number 2, cancel the sale should the vendee's failure to pay cover 2 or more installments. Number 3, foreclosure the chattel mortgage on the property if the vendee's failure to pay covers 2 or more installments, but he may no longer recover any deficiency after the foreclosure sale. Meaning there will be a foreclosure on the chattel mortgage on the property if the vendee's failure to pay covers 2 or more installments. But after that, the seller may no longer recover any deficiency after the foreclosure sale. So the exception, the last item or the last choice is foreclosure the chattel mortgage on the property if